Welcome to Pointa. My name is Harriet and today I'm going to be taking you through getting your business all set up. Grab a cup of tea or coffee, follow along the video, pause it as you need. Of course, if you need any extra support, don't hesitate to get in touch. But for now, let's dive right in. Through your web browser, visit app.hellopointa.com. You'll arrive at the login page. Use your email and password that you'll have just set up to log into your business account. Select Sign In and your appointment book will appear. First, we're going to jump in and set up some business details. On the menu on the left down the bottom, select Settings followed by Business. Check to ensure any pre-loaded details are correct. Then continue to fill in the text boxes as required, including uploading a logo if you wish. This will be visible on your online booking page if you have this included in your package. Scroll down to fill in any personal contact details and then further scroll to fill in your business address. This will also be visible on your online booking page and your receipts. Once completed, select Save Changes on the bottom right and ensure you get the green confirmation pop-up. Next, we're moving on to create payment types. Select Settings on the left panel again and then select Payment Types. In the top right, select Add Payment Type. Here we have two boxes requiring input. The name is whatever you wish to be visible to select at checkout, and then choose from the drop-down the applicable option. When it comes to EFTPOS, we're going to call it Card for simplicity. And then you'll see in the drop-down there are multiple options. We will select Manual EFTPOS here, but if you have an integrated machine, then you can choose the applicable EFTPOS provider from the list. Select Save and create any other payment types as needed. Then we'll move on to adding our registers. After selecting Branches and Registers from the left, in the top right corner, click on the three dots and select New Register. You'll likely just have the one, so name this as suitable and save. Then select the blue text of your newly added register and switch on all applicable payment types. Now we'll need to set up our float for the till if you're accepting cash payments. On the left-hand menu, select Sales, followed by Cash Management. In the top right corner, add cash, choose Cash In, and add the appropriate value and a note for reference before saving. Staff and rosters. First, we will set up default roster times with your business opening hours. Under Settings, select Appointment Book and scroll down to Roster. Don't worry about adjusting opening hours for any closed days. These hours aren't visible anywhere public. Don't forget to scroll to the bottom and save any changes made. To then create staff members, select Staff from the left-hand menu and then New Staff in the top right corner. Note that you, as the account holder, will already be set up as a staff member. However, you will need to complete your roster. Proceed to fill in all of your other staff details. If you'd like to utilise the clocking in and out functionality and for your staff to have their own logins, then you will need to select the Pointa user checkbox. This will require an email address and phone number to be added if you haven't already done so. When it comes to choosing an authority level, click on the blue question mark to the right for further breakdown of access levels. Save this and now we can create the rosters. Select Roster in the blue text to bring down the window. Click Add Roster and you'll see a date range available. Assuming you're building an ongoing permanent roster for your staff, first untick Temporary Roster. Temporary rosters are for short-term rosters where there's potentially leave being managed or for a staff member that works an irregular or alternating set of shifts. Adjust the start date as needed and select all the relevant days of work. Adjust any of the shift times as necessary. Scroll down and you can also check whether these staff will be available for booking online before saving. Now if we head back to our appointment book, we should see our staff member listed. Once we've added all of our staff and their rosters, we can adjust the priority of who is listed first on the appointment book. Visit Settings on the left-hand menu, followed by Appointment Book, and scroll down where you can drag and drop to change the order. If you've set your staff up as Pointa users, meaning they have their own individual logins, you can customize how they log in and access the system. To set your screen to lock after a period of inactivity, Go to Settings, then General, and adjust the lock time. Once the screen is locked, users will need to re-enter their password. For a quicker login experience, you can also create a PIN. To do this, click the username in the top right corner, select My Account, Security, and create a PIN. After setup, the screen will automatically lock based on your selected time. You can also choose to manually lock the screen or switch user at any time by clicking the username and select Lock or Switch User. Let's move on to create products and services. We'll start by going to Settings, followed by Items. Here we can adjust our default options when creating new products and services. We can adjust individual products and services as needed, but we recommend adjusting these to save time in the process. If you're coming across from another software platform and wish to bulk import your products and services, these default settings will also carry across. To do a bulk import, select Import and use the import template to lay out your data before uploading. Don't hesitate to reach out if you'd like some further guidance on this process. Now let's create some individual products and services. From the left-hand menu, select Products and Services, followed by New Item in the top right-hand corner. I'm going to start with creating a new service. Create a new category for your service or choose from an existing one from the drop-down menu. Take into account these categories will be used to group your services through the online booking page. Name your service as appropriate along with a description. Before scrolling down, take note of the checkboxes on the left. With the available online checkbox, there may be some services that will become part of packages, but that are not available for individual booking, such as a colouring service that you may want to be packaged with a blow wave. This is part of creating packages, which we'll move on to shortly. For now, we'll scroll down. Here you will see booking duration and booking gap. Booking duration is hands-on time required for a service. Booking gap is the amount of time following a service, such as colour processing time, before you can move on to the next service. If this isn't available to the service type, then you can just leave this blank. Set your price for the service before selecting Save. Scroll back to the top and continue to create your services. Once we've created all of our services, we can now create packages. Select New Item once again, but this time select Packages. Name your package accordingly alongside a description. Scroll down and add the components to your package in order of booking. You can drag to reorder the services by clicking on the cluster of dots to the left of the text. When it comes to price, you can override the combined value of the individual components by adding in a new sale price. Save and continue to build your packages. I'll now move on to creating a product. Select New Item once again and then Product this time. As with a service, create a new category or select from a pre-existing one. Add your brand, the name of the product and a description if desired. We will scroll down slightly and adjust any of the checkboxes as needed. When it comes to the inventory section, if you plan on using a barcode scanner, then you can scan or manually input the barcode number here. Add your purchase price from your supplier and whether you wish to track your inventory. You can nominate your ideal stock holding levels, which allow you to run restock reports, making supplier reordering easier. Scroll down and set your sale price before saving. Once all of your products have been added, if you ever need to make edits, select the 3 dots from the right-hand side of the list. For a new business, to add your stock quantities, we recommend using Receive Stock for newly received product shipments. Or if you're a pre-existing business, then you can complete a stock take to accurately record your current stock levels. Now let's take a look at customers. If you're moving over from another booking software, you can bulk import your customers. Visit Settings, followed by Import, and download the import template to consolidate your customer data before uploading your file. If you're a new business or starting fresh with your customer database, you can either create new customers from the appointment screen or under the Customer tab. You can include any medical notes and marketing preferences. And if you offer referral rewards, you'll see down the bottom where you can insert the customer referred by. If you're creating a new customer at the time of booking, then you can just select your appointment time slot and select the plus symbol alongside the customer text field to create a new customer. When it comes to customer rewards, visit Settings and Sales and scroll down to set up your offering. Customers can then redeem their points earned at checkout on completion of their service. If you have online bookings added to your package, you can visit your online booking page at bookings.hellopointa.com/your business name. All of your services and staff that you have set up will now be live. You can add this link to your social media bios and through any Book Now button from your existing website. To adjust any settings for your online booking, visit Settings followed by Sales to make changes. Here you can set the option of pencil bookings, showing prices, and to set your cancellation policy. You can also set up online booking deposits if you wish to do so. You will need to have a registered account with a supported online payment provider. Notifications and communication. Visit Settings followed by Notifications and Reminders. Here you can adjust the way your customer communications are made. While you're here, if you're going to be transferring a large number of pre-existing appointments across from a different booking platform, we highly recommend turning off all reminders and notifications in the process. If you scroll down, you can set any notes to go in a booking confirmation email, from details around client appointment prep or even just about parking. If you have SMS included in your package, you also have the option for a text back confirmation ahead of their scheduled appointment. We highly recommend this feature to further reduce your no-shows. And for an extra contact point with your customers to keep your business top of mind, you can send out birthday messages. When it comes to integrations, visit Settings followed by Apps. All of these platforms do require a separate subscription before you can link your account with Pointa. MailChimp for your customer marketing database, Stripe and Wincave for online payments, Xero for all things accounting, or any other automations using custom webhooks. To finish off your business setup, we will take a look at a couple of other settings. For gift cards, see Settings followed by Sales to set your expiry and terms and conditions. Don't forget to scroll and save before moving on. And see Appointment Book settings to adjust the time slot intervals for your appointment book and online bookings. If you have any questions around your business setup, please don't hesitate to reach out. But for now, welcome to Pointa.